中継です。渡辺さん。こちら上空の渡辺です。見てください。東京の街が大変なことになっております。
Oh my god.
至るところから煙が立ち込めており、状況を把握できません。渡辺さん。
Hello, everyone. Where to start? Hope you're all doing good. Thanks for checking out this video. If you haven't been following my YouTube channel, or if you've been following my YouTube channel, rather. I know it's been a while. And there's a good reason. Several good reasons for that. One is... move the desk. One, if you can't tell, I've moved. So, new office behind me. I've still got some boxes and crap over here that I'm putting stuff away. So the move is very much new. And during that time, I just didn't want to worry about making videos and stuff of that nature. And then, the other thing was that I recently went on a 2-week trip to Japan. So that pretty much went like this. I had an amazing time, got to do some really cool stuff, see some really amazing stuff. But I think it's time we address the elephant in the room. I cut my hair. I know, it's no longer red. But, frankly, keeping hair like that is a lot of work. And it's expensive. It's also really not good for your hair, as it turns out, because to keep that kind of vibrant color, and you basically have to completely bleach your hair out. And if you do that a lot, it can basically fry your hair and make you go bald early. And so I just decided that it was time for a little bit of a break. I'm not saying I won't go back to color. I might at some point. But for right now, I wanted to nix it. And then the other elephant in the room, the videos. So, God, I need a new chair. Do you like this? As far as videos go, I've been doing some soul searching and some thinking. Really, the reason the videos weren't coming out was I needed a break for a while. I was going through some stuff, personal stuff, and videos and a lot of my hobbies had to take a back seat for a little bit just while I worked through some things. All good now, but I want to make some changes. Because one of the things that occurred to me was that I was not in love with what I was doing video-wise. I actually am a video editor. It's what I do. And when you're doing Let's Plays and things like that, you're not really editing videos. You're kind of just laying in stuff and then just clicking the play button, and that's it. And I wanted to do something a little bit more creative that incorporates editing, just because that's more fun to me and I enjoy that. So some of my favorite YouTube channels are channels like Cat Icarus. I also like Brutal Moose, and a couple of these other channels that do reviews rather than just strictly Let's Plays. Now, do I know if I'm gonna be a good... and I'm not gonna review like games that are new, that are up and coming, like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I've decided, because this is sort of like just a fun project, I wanted to review and talk about games that I like, or that I think are worth taking a look at, whether they're good or bad. Some might be newer, some might be older, but I wanted to do that. But what that means is that there's going to be some changes in terms of video releases. I think that I'm going to shoot for one video a month, just because these videos take time. They're going to be more structured and they need more time for editorial, sound design, and a bunch of other stuff that goes into making a video good versus just sort of throwing a video up there. And I want to make sure that I do that well and that the video comes out well, because I want them to be fun, entertaining, but also informative. So that's a big change that I'm gonna shoot for. The videos are still gonna be comedic in nature and all that, and I think what I might try to do is, if I can get a system set up, it won't be for this first video because I already know the first video that game and video that I'm gonna do. It's already sort of in process of being done, but I'm gonna try to do Twitch streaming while I'm recording and playing games that will be reviewed. So I think what I'm gonna do as far as Let's Plays go is I'll upload that stuff as sort of a Let's Play thing, and I'll still be present, be entertaining, and all that good stuff, but I'm not gonna cut those down into little episodes. I'm not gonna go in and do graphics editing or anything, which was something that I had tried to do before, but it takes too much time to do that stuff in a video that I don't feel like pouring my heart and soul into. But if I'm doing a review where I'm taking my entire playthrough of a game and then breaking it down, that to me is something that I feel like I can get a lot more motivated to do stuff with. And also I feel like it'll just be more fun for me, and take that however you want, but because this is a channel that I'm doing for fun, and it has, like, I see no monetary gain whatsoever from it. If I'm not having fun, then what's the point? I also think that creative people need to move and change and adapt and do different projects, because once you do something for too long, and if it feels like it's stale or bored, or you're bored rather, sometimes it's just time to move on. And I don't want to stop making videos, but I think it's time to move on to a different format, a better format, and do something that I can look at and go, oh, I like what I'm doing there. I enjoy my own stuff. And plus, I'm just a really opinionated person, so I've got a lot to say, lots of little things to sprinkle on you. That sounds weird, but I got lots of wisdom bombs to drop on you. So I think that this will be a fun new little adventure that we'll all go on together. But the videos will take a lot longer to do. I'm really gonna let these videos take as long as they need to take, because to me, there's no point in rushing this stuff, because I'd rather put out something that's good that I am happy with than try to stick to a schedule, which is really kind of just a made up thing that I'm making up for myself because I feel like I need to churn out videos in order to generate views. And that's not what this channel is. I just want to make stuff. That's it. And so if I feel like that I'm not enjoying that process and I'm putting out stuff that I'm not proud of, then what's the point? You know? So the videos will be, more spaced out, but I think that they're going to be better for it. And I think that this is all going to be for the better, and I hope that you guys, the audience of 40 people who I've gathered on this tiny little microscopic channel, get to see something that you enjoy, rather than just another channel churning out Let's Plays. Because, I don't know, I think it's important to find stuff that is different and unique and I think it's time to make this channel more me and less what the mainstream YouTube algorithm wants. Because creativity shouldn't be determined or shackled by monetary gain. I mean, look, there obviously has to be some component of it, like you need to live, but there shouldn't be. YouTube should not get to dictate the kind of content that creators make. And I know that they don't literally do that, but through their business practices, they kind of do, because of how some of the bigger channels that I watch they've had to adjust. I mean, one of my favorite channels, for instance, is Game Grumps, and they've had to completely readjust how their channel works to meet standards to actually turn a profit because of how the algorithm works now, which I think is BS, but that's neither here nor there. The point is that I want to do more videos that I'm proud of. That's really the point that we're going at here. And look, I know this is going to be really cut down. I hope I cut this down. Or I just let this whole video play out. Hey, you can see all my mistakes. I just want to do stuff that I know stuff that I would want to watch is really what I'm trying to shift this to. And I do like to watch Let's Plays. Jacksepticeye and Markiplier are also two of my favorite YouTube channels, and I'll watch them till the cows come home. But I want to be able to do something different that's a little bit more standout-ish and unique. And when I say that, I'm not trying to say that they're not unique and standout-ish. They are in their own way. But what I'm trying to say is that I want to do a channel that I feel like is more me and not me trying to do what's popular or imitate what's popular. Because it's silly. Everyone should just be themselves and express themselves however they want to. And you shouldn't try to justify your channel or your creativity by engage it based on someone else's creativity or project. Everyone's got their own stuff. And just because someone else's project catches on at a specific time or is, popular, doesn't mean that you or what you're doing is any less important. And it's important to remember that, especially if you go through lulls and times where you're just depressed and not feeling good about what you're doing. It's always important to remember that no matter what you're doing, as long as if you don't like what you're doing, you shouldn't do it. And I'm not like, look, you have to work and blah blah blah, like no one likes to work, but what I mean is that if you don't have an end goal, you don't have something that you're like, oh, I know that I'm working towards this because I'll be proud of this, or if you don't enjoy the process, I guess is the point, and you don't enjoy what you're doing and you're just doing it to do it, I don't know, I feel like that to some degree that's not worth it. You should love what you do, and you should enjoy what you do, and you should try to enjoy every step of it. And especially if it's stuff that you're doing as a hobby. I'm not saying don't work hard. I mean, look, it takes blood, sweat, and tears to do anything worth doing. But if you're not going to be happy at the end of the day with when you come out at the other side of whatever it is that you're doing, then maybe just do a little brake check and go, hold on, is this really something that I want to do? Because I made a lot of videos on this channel, couple hundred, like I think I'm almost at 200 or something. I don't know. I'd have to go and look. And some of them I really like, and those tend to be the ones that I went in and did a lot more editing on. And I think that the jokes land better and everything is a lot better with those specific videos, which is why I want to incorporate more editorial into the videos that I do. And then there are some videos where I'm like, oh God, you're so unfunny. Shut up. Because there's like, and there was no editing in those videos a lot of the time. And there was just, and I'm not trying to say that editing is a crutch, because yes, you can edit something to make it seem a lot funnier than it really is. But, I don't know, there's just videos that I'm proud of that I feel like came out and are way of a much higher quality than other videos. And I want to make sure that all my videos are at a certain level of quality rather than not. I've rambled on way too long. So, all of that being said, thank you everybody for watching. If you'd like to see more videos that I've done, you can click the annotations at the end of the video. And if you want to follow me, again, you can follow me on Instagram or Twitter. Both of the things are at Tyler the Tornado. Or if you'd like to see me do some live streaming, you can go check out my Twitch channel at Tyler the Tornado Twitch on Twitch. That's very redundant. And thank you for watching and sticking with me. And I really hope that you stick with me a little longer and get to see where this channel is going, because I think it's going to be something really cool and hopefully really special. So, love each and every one of you. And I'll see all of you in the next video. Have a good one, everybody.